We are sitting outside of Thrifty Flea Market. Hey guys, happy Black Friday. It is Brooke with the Junk Parlor. We are gonna go thrifting a little bit today. Now, I am in my daughter's car because on the way home from Thanksgiving yesterday, the truck was like downshifting weird and making funny sounds, and so we called to get it in. Of course they can't get it in today. They can't get it in until Tuesday, but it doesn't look like something that we should drive because we used ChatGPT and it said don't drive it. So I'm in her car, going to hit up a couple places today. I probably would have done more if I had my truck, but I don't. And Gary at Thrifty Flea Market is open today for Black Friday, and then he's closed a couple weeks, and I haven't been in here in a couple weeks, so I wanted to come before he shut down for a little bit. So let's go see what we can find thrifting today. I got to Gary's a little bit earlier and there was only 2 of us, and now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus the 2 that were here. So there's 11 vehicles now. We got 4 more minutes until he opens. So this is definitely the style that I'm looking for, but I just don't like those deer. The frame is beautiful and he only has 85 on it. And then we've got a good wooden Jesus for 40. And he's pretty big. This brass duck is 20. Here's another pretty frame. This dog is amazing. 150. Absolutely love it. Gary's got all of his Christmas stuff on 50% off. Let's see, this box is $5. I really love the bells. Cute vintage one. I don't feel like my tree skirts sell very well. Only $3. Shades on this lamp are really pretty. He has $85 on it. This one's seen a little bit better days, but it's a nice old one. This is on his watering cans. He's got 15 each on those, and they have the little sprinkler. That's a fun print for 20 with the cows. It's got $20 on this chandelier. And then this one is a lot bigger, and he's got 100 on it. Entire box is only $5, full of all of these pewter items. I never understood why the bottom of these is clear. Are really pretty. I think they're alabaster. They are super tall because look, my hand fits just one section. Tall and skinny, just a different style than what you normally see with the alabaster lamps. Very pretty. Copper teapot, $8. It's so neat. It's got brass, like a quilted look here in the middle. Only $8, no lid. Really like that. This is also a very interesting piece. What do you think it is? $10. Says India. Very similar to one I have at home. Mine at home might be a little bigger. I feel like I'm not good with my textures or materials, but this feels more like stoneware, and I kind of think the other one that I have is more like a McCoy, but this is $25.
Hey, buddy, come here. No. Don't you walk away from me.
You got that Polish dog going, bud.
You come this way.
Is it supposed to eat it? This pretty pink thing.
That's my job.
That is gorgeous. There's a chip. $20. Turned out really cute. Let's see, what do they have on this one? $20 in the little recipe box, and then they have a few on blocks, and they look like they're $20 each. Whenever I see a dog, I always think of my friend Deb. So this is $20. Love these receipt spikes. I've done tons of DIY projects, displays using them. Owl is huge. They've got $200 on it. This cap's kind of fun. Lots of beautiful blue and white dishes in this booth. And of course, I love the clocks. This is a great idea for an old card table. You can do some napkins or wallpaper or wrapping paper. Decoupage it onto the top. This is pretty. $34. Interesting. It looks like maybe somebody made it. I'm not even sure what that says. Silver glass. Now it's $9.99. That looks like a plate on the bottom. Ooh, here's some little deer cutouts. It's got one broken. Down to $2.99. Might have to get those. And then of course I love church things, so I do like that. This is a nice pretty color. They have $8.99 on this planter. The old rocking chair is pretty cool. And a little bit of everything. While I do like duck artwork, these probably aren't quite my style. Close. I like the back and I like the frame. And this little deer etched mirror caught my eye too. This is one of the booths that I always enjoy. Got a good clock and coffee maker there. Or grinder, not maker. Love the little lid on this one. They have $11 on it. A fun turkey for your yard. They have $19.50 on it. This is a really pretty pink set. They have $20 on it. I can't tell. Is it the bowl and the little bowls? Nope, just the big bowl. These bad boys are pretty dusty. So the little bowls, $5 each or $30 for the set. This little box is cute with the hammered brass, not brass, hammered copper with a swan for $10. I love collections like these two tall skinny wooden chairs, $5 each on. And then if you got more, I mean, so cute. You could put pumpkins on them in the fall, Christmas trees on them in the winter, put flower pots on them in the spring. Would be so fun. Kitty caught my eye. Let's see how much it is. Green eyes. I don't see any markings on the bottom. MCM brown gold cat with green eyes, $17. Look at the handle on this one. They've got $10 on it. Cool detail. Wonder what the inside looks like. Actually not bad. That's a cute little kid's red rocking chair for $10. Actually digging this ugly mustard colored quilt. It's definitely different. They have 45 on it, and the back's not bad either. But an old awesome washing tub. $125.
You're right. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's all about geometry.
Very unique one. I stacked some puzzles because I wanted to see what this chunk looked like. See if it was priced, and it is crazy heavy. $24.99. But it would be great like on the table, on the island. $39.99 on the concrete basket. I used to have a bunch of these. I think they're from like a football stadium, but you can always paint them and use them just like for decor, but they're giant light bulbs. This is a beautiful little mirror for $20. Not a bad price, but in order for me to be tempted, it would need to be less. We've got this yellow pottery vase for $8. This is a new dealer, and they have really cute stuff. Look at that big frame. I also love this flocked wreath. Oh, and they even have an MJB tin. There's some smaller light bulbs. Actually, they're just glass made to look like it. Filled with buttons. Bunch of handkerchiefs. And this is a little mirrored, tourist box, but not for sale. Makes no sense. Put it in something that's for sale. $8 seems to be a good price for this letter holder. It's actually thicker wood, maybe more basic and primitive than some of them. Ooh, this looks different. What is it? It's metal. It says Mid-Eastern Fruit Bowl for $10. I think that's cool. Hey guys, we're back home after a couple hours of shopping, and I did pick up some things. Now, some of the things will be over at thejunkparlor.com. Some of them will be going into my house. I've had a lot of comments talking about how you enjoy seeing me put things into my home. Now, I love that, but it also surprises me because then when I share decorating videos that are just decorating, not thrifting and decorating, they don't get watched very much. So I will try to squeeze a little bit of decorating in with each thrift video, although I don't know if it will happen today because today we are going to be putting our Christmas stuff out. And so Christmas coming out, I might not be putting other things out as well because I feel like sometimes you got to take some things down to put out the Christmas stuff so that you have room. I'm sure you get the drill. And then after you take all your Christmas stuff down, you want to redecorate, or I do. And so that will be a good time to incorporate some of these items. I did grab, he had 2 of these mounted deer antlers. Now this one's broke off a little bit, but it doesn't bother me. It does have some weird plaque on it. It says Wyoming Teton, T-E-T-O-N, Mountains 1981. Not sure I will keep that on there, but I will probably do the rest with the shield. I love that it has a sawtooth hanger and it makes it really easy to hang. So not 100% sure where I'm gonna put these, but I am thinking that after Christmas, I'm going to redo the wall going down to the basement, going down to our lower level. In my mind, I've kind of been playing around with what I'm going to do. The first and biggest thing that I'm going to do is have to find a ladder that is tall enough to set on the stairs that I can then run a board over from the floor so that I can actually have a plank. My dad has scaffolding, but it's way too big to actually fit in the stairwell. And my neighbor has one of those ladders that will fit in the stairs, but it is not tall enough. So I need to find somebody with one taller. So I'm gonna put that into our neighborhood Facebook group and see if somebody will let me borrow it so that I can do the wall and get it how I like it instead of doing the minimum because I can't reach anything. I can't reach the wall to do anything. But that will be an after Christmas project. Here's the other one, same shield. This says Second Deer, Wyoming 1980, so different plaque. Slightly bigger antlers, but same shield. $15 each is what I spent on these. And I just really like antlers. I don't know what to tell you. So the antlers I got at Thrifty Flea Market. And then I also got these little, they're almost like nesting dolls, but they're just nesting doll shape. They're not nesting dolls. They're almost like a Humpty Dumpty. They have Mrs. Claus, a snowman, and these are these say made by Bristol Wear. And actually Mrs. Claus is different than the snowman, but Snowman says 1981 Shin company. This one's also Shin in 1981, but different labels on the bottom. So I got the Mr. and Mrs. Claus, the Caroler, and the Snowman. And I haven't really decided if I'm gonna decorate with these or if I'm gonna put them on the website. So you'll have to check. At Collectamania, I got these little deer cutouts. I'm sure you saw them in the video. The antler here is busted, but it doesn't really bother me. I still think they're cute and could pretty much go anywhere. This is a jewelry tree, and I'm either going to, I was thinking of it as a gift, but I think what I'm going to do, we do like a game, so not white elephant, but same kind of concept. And I think I'm gonna put this as a white elephant gift or as a grab bag gift. And this is from Umbra. So I think it was probably just something somebody bought off of Amazon. Because we're getting ready to decorate for Christmas, this little bottle brush wreath I just thought was super cute. I love that it has a creative way to hang it with a little ball here and the leather strap. and then the glitter and stuff is gonna get everywhere and probably drive me nuts, but I still like it and brought it home. Okay, also at Gary's, I got this horse. He was $5, and come to think about it, I don't know if Gary charged me for this because I forgot it was in there. So I'm going to shoot him a text message. I think it is a weather vane horse, but again, I'm doing my daughter's room in a horse theme, or I should say I will be doing my daughter's room in a horse theme in August or September when she moves out again, because that has turned into a whole big ordeal of me doing her room when she's going to live here over the summer. My subscribers on Instagram and Facebook understand what I'm talking about because I've talked to them a lot more about it. But anywho, this will get saved for Kyler's bedroom. And then Gary had this fun, it looks like a goldfish bottle opener. I mean, how cute is that? At Thrifty Flea Market, I spent $50, and then at Collectamania, I spent $16. So not bad for a couple hours at a couple of my favorite thrift stores. Now, if you want to know my favorite places to shop for antiques that I'm going to resell, so I'm always looking for a discount, you can click on the description box below and it will give you a link for a list. All of the details are always going to be down in the description box. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope to see you next week for my next one.